Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. LastKnownMeal here, and this is another episode of Level Up Podcast. Now I'm here with Co-Ed Gaming.
Hey guys.
Yeah.
Oh, it's total. You're the host of this show. You might as well open it your way.
All right, you can say hello.
Love your accent, by the way. It's so like. It
really?
sounds kind of evil.
Really? I don't know. Everybody who met me said, "Are you Russian?" I'm like, "No." I'm like I'm not even close to Russia.
You sound like a more like happier version of Dracula.
Well, that you'll learn things like every day.
Don't tell me you're Dracula now. That'll be
No.
okay.
Oh, that was of course, you guys are running a YouTube channel, if I'm not mistaken, Co-Ed Gaming.
Co-Ed Gaming, the stories we have behind that channel. That channel has gone from a 4-person channel to a 2-person channel to a 6-person channel, and then now to a 3-person channel.
Wow.
Yeah, so back and forth. It's been interesting, but
so it's like a collab channel with a bunch of people.
Well, not really a collab channel. I originally created it with my girlfriend Stephanie.
Yeah.
And then and also with my friend named Christopher Hopkins. Now Christopher Hopkins decided to go his own way, and me and Stephanie kept the channel for our own. We invited our friends into it. A couple of the friends left, and now it's basically me, my girlfriend, and our really close friend Mikey doing the channel.
That's cool, man.
Because we all just upload it ourselves. It's basically like we ignore each other most of the time unless like serious stuff happens in the channel.
Yeah, I do see that everybody has like their own series, like.
Yeah, there's been times where we've gotten like together and done videos together, but the thing is with school and stuff, it's really hard to do things like that.
Yeah, I know how it is.
You know, so we just have it that we all do our own videos. Mikey has a once-a-week segment because he's also really busy with school, so we give him one video a week.
Yeah.
And me and Steph take alternating days. We'll do it every other day.
Oh, wow. Damn.
Yeah.
So, guys, if you want to go to look at their channel, you can go. I left all the descriptions and stuff. Do you have Twitter? I didn't.
Twitter at Gaming Co-Ed.
Yeah, I'm gonna link that as well because I couldn't find it. Like, this morning I was like looking at all those links just to like paste them and stuff, and like, how did I find your Twitter? And like later I just think, yeah, I could just went to your channel and clicked.
The thing was, someone else took Co-Ed Gaming on Twitter and they don't even use it. So
Really?
It's like, it's kind of, yeah, it's upsetting. So we had to put it backwards.
Well,
that's like Gaming Co-Ed.
Whoa, damn. Well, that's the thing with LastKnownMeal. I mean, nobody just uses this. If you Google me, you'll just find random meals. Not my channel. Oh.
Yeah.
So,
but it's the struggle of YouTube, I guess.
Yeah, it's like to find you. You just need to have that like the most unique name ever, and it's
exactly. But it's like if you think like for names like you and me, we do have creative names. It's just that people have thought of it before, but didn't act on it.
Exactly. It's like
you guys are making this industry hard, because I don't know about you. It took me hours to create the name Co-Ed Gaming.
Really?
It was me sitting in a chair just thinking about my life. And then suddenly it hit me. I was like, Co-Ed Gaming. That would be fantastic.
You know what?
And I looked it up on YouTube and other people have it, and I'm like, you guys aren't doing anything with it. What's wrong with you? So we claimed the name. Now if you look up Co-Ed Gaming, you will.
Yeah. You're like the first that comes up.
Yes.
Your channel, and yeah.
Now we just got to take over Twitter, and I just haven't figured out how to do it.
You just have a crusade, taking everything. Yeah, that was like the thing with me. I just like sitting. I was like, I was watching other people play it, and I was like, I could do something with my life, and I'm like. Yeah, I could go and, create a channel, but thing is, what will my name be? And I'm like, and I'll just go random. LastKnownMeal. Perfect! No one's gonna look it up.
Did you ever have those moment? Did you have that moment of like you see in the movies that people just look at random objects and they create names on that? Like, oh, there's a screw on my desk. Screw, wallet, dollar.
That's
I'm a
actually a
screw
good name.
dollar wallet.
No, it's like it's like people thought that was a cooking channel. Trust me. It's like I got a comment like probably like a few months ago. I thought you were a cooking channel. I'm like, do I really look like a cooking channel? I don't know. It's like
I thought you were a cookie channel, like going AWOL for a second. Like you were just like, you were like, no, tired of cooking video games.
It's like playing video games and cooking. But actually, if I do switch my channel to cooking, I think I'll just go viral.
Oh my God. Like, no, you got to do something better than like epic mealtime.
Ah, that's hard, man.
You could like cook with like foreign objects, like get a box and try to create a meal with it.
You already have How to Basic with that. He just does that. It's like,
Oh, you know, How to Basic was such a great channel until he started doing his videos completely naked.
yeah.
Then I was just like, this is kind of awkward.
That's why you don't know who he is. He's just, I don't want to go on the internet. Nobody. It's like, I just imagine like his, family. Like, what do you do? Well, I work at a coffee shop. But how do you have so much money? Yeah, that's a really good coffee shop. Or at the egg factory. I don't know. But that's the thing. Just imagine on your date and you're like, and the girl asks you, so what do you do for a living? And he's like, stuff.
Isn't that the struggle of like all YouTubers? You meet a girl and it's like, what do you do for a living? I
play games.
I work at home. No, the key word is I work at home. that is how you decide to like define it.
Yeah.
Like, oh, great. So like you have your own business? Sort of.
I'm in the entertainment business. Oh, you
So
make...
who do you entertain? The 4 people that decide to watch my videos?
You're like, my mom, my dad, and my
at
cousin.
least your parents watch it. My parents don't watch my
No,
channel.
my parents don't watch it. They're like, just when I started, they were like, good for you. and
You're living the dream right now.
Yeah, it's like that GTA trailer. Like, why did I move here? I don't know. And
That's who you sound like. You sound like the guy from GTA 4.
Who? Me?
Yeah.
Nico.
Yeah, Nico.
Yeah, he's coming from a country which is like bordering with mine. So
Can you like do me a favor?
yeah.
Can you just like say at the top of your lungs, cousin? Like,
Let me see. Cousin! Yeah, today is just about my accent. Hello, ladies and gentlemen.
I'm sorry.
No.
I always freak out. Like if I meet someone and they have an accent, I'm like, oh man, I wish I had your accent. Like, because I speak like an American and it's boring.
I would like to speak like an American because it will be so easier to like record and stuff.
Let me tell you why you don't want an American accent, okay? So much harder to get chicks with an American accent. Every single time you speak with an American accent, you're just played off as creepy.
Really?
Yeah, absolutely. Because American accent is so bland. It's so like, it's.
But that's the problem. When an American comes to my country and when they start speaking, and our girls are like, "Oh, marry me." It's like, really, it's like that.
I guess it just depends on where you live. Like if you live somewhere else, it's like, oh my God, an American.
No, it's like really hard to pronounce some words here in English. God. It's like how I speak. It's like I could say I speak like really good English because people in my country usually sound like, hello, what up? Are you good? It's like my English teacher that, in college right now, and she's trying to imitate that, English accent. It sounds so stupid. She's like, hello. And we're like, what? So it's like,
God,
damn, quite stupid. So we're going to start with topics because we're 10 minutes already.
Oh my God,
yeah.
It has been 10 minutes already.
So much fun.
Going great.
Yeah. So first topic, Call of Duty Advanced Warfare.
More like Call of Poopy.
I don't know. Yeah.
let me express to you, I am so sick of this franchise. Okay, this franchise used to be fantastic.
Yeah,
I used to play it just like everyone else who at one point owned an Xbox or a PS3. And it was great until I noticed it was the same game each and every time.
really.
Yeah, absolutely. Like, yeah, they changed like a few things here and there,
Yeah,
but
they just change like the environment. Everything else is just the same.
exactly. Like it always ends with you choking someone out and then smoking a cigar. Like who wants that?
Or just slamming a knife into someone's head or something. It's like so original. I
I
don't
heard there
know.
was a lot of issues with online though for
Really?
Advanced Warfare.
Well, I don't know. I
I don't
just
know what what do you play it on?
I don't play Advanced Warfare a lot just because I played it with my friends and was like, no, I'm not gonna buy this. It's usually like that. If someone buys a game like let's say Battlefield and Call of Duty, I first wait for my friends to buy it, then I try it out, then I buy it.
Depending on whether or not you enjoy
Yeah,
it.
yeah. Just because I play Black Ops 2, which is just amazing. It's like in the newest history, this is probably the best Black Ops 2. I'm not gonna count the classics like Call of Duty 4 and 2. I'm just like the newer games. Black Ops 2 really is the best.
Did you think I always thought Black Ops 1 was the best one, honestly.
They
Because
had
the
yeah.
zombie maps on there were just phenomenal.
Oh yeah, they were just amazing, and
The
like the
story
story.
was hard. And no, I never liked the story. I always think the story like lacks in so many features, but like the gameplay was hard. And online, it had kind of like iffy graphics, but it was interesting. Like
Yeah,
they made it in a way that there wasn't too many lag issues for people.
it was really
Don't
something
don't, don't
different
quote me
just
on that.
because it wasn't like regular, hey, we're gonna attack some other country. It's like, oh, the politics and stuff.
Yeah, exactly. But it's like now, what are they doing with themselves? Honestly,
I don't know.
because for one thing, they're lacking in like creativity. 100%. You look at like it was like Mikey from my channel. He did a reaction to
Oh
the
yeah, I saw that. That was hilarious.
yeah the reaction to the trailer, and it was literally, and it made sense. There was the Pelican from Halo, Titanfall, 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 more Titanfall.
Yeah, they really like took everything. Hey, who are we going to copy today? Really?
Everything, Crisis.
Yeah.
Dude, like sooner or later you're gonna like they're gonna be like, oh, Call of Duty's a platformer now because we
Wow.
can't create anything else.
It's like you look at it from like the top, from the bird perspective. You know those old games like um what was that game? Bionic Commando, but it was like 2D. Like you look at it from the bird
Yes.
perspective, and you like walk through it. It's just imagine
Oh
next.
my God, yeah, they do that too.
Yeah, I just
I
imagine
remember
next
that.
Call of Duty just like that. And it's like,
In my opinion, Call of Duty needs to like pack
yeah,
up their stuff, leave their offices, go on a vacation of some sort, come
just
back, try
chill
to
for
create
like
something new.
five
Yes,
days.
because like for one thing, like Call of Duty always tries to release it in time for Christmas because that is the best way they're going to make money. It's a money
Yeah,
game for
yeah,
them.
exactly.
And they never finish their games.
Yeah.
It's never, there's always issues with it.
Yeah, the mouse acceleration now it's like especially Ghosts was, not optimized for
Oh, I
PC.
heard
It was
Ghost
like
was terrible.
I played, in Advanced Warfare I get some decent FPS. I'm saying 200 FPS, and like in Ghosts, no, 60, 50, 20, no FPS at
Funny.
all.
It was funny because Mikey just released a new video for Advanced Warfare, basically bashing it, and someone commented, they said, and I'll try to quote,
Yeah.
they said, the lag honestly is not that bad until I try to shoot somebody. Then it's just like
No, it
I
was
found that comment hilarious because that's usually the case. Like you're like, oh, maybe today's gonna be a good day. Then when you see someone, it's just like, nope, you fall straight to the floor.
exactly. Why would you release a game? It's like they tested and it's like, guys, we have lag, we have mouse acceleration, the
Release it
graphic.
anyway.
Hey,
No,
now, just do it. Just
I'm
release it.
completely convinced that they don't even test it anymore.
I don't
There's no
know.
testing
They're like, is it
because if
done
there
yet?
was, it would be like how games used to be.
Yeah,
No issues. The issues that you see is stuff that you had to search for and try every possible like outcome to find it.
exactly. Like,
Now it's like you walk forward and you'll fall through the floor. Like, is that what makes a video game? Is that what video game is coming to? Who can make the most glitches? I don't know, man.
I do believe that Goat Simulator is just winning there. They're like outdumb themselves. They're like, so I actually know the guy who makes it. He's like from Balkans, and he's like, and I say like, how did you create that game? He's like, I don't know, man. I just woke up and I made
He woke up.
it. It's like,
He drank a cup of coffee and he let his
Yeah.
imagination go from there.
it's like, what would be a good simulator? Goats.
Goat simulator.
There's
let's
actually a
make
new
it so
game
you can
coming
get
out,
ran over
Rock
by
Simulator.
cars and it'll drag you
Yeah.
for about 20 miles.
It's just actually a spoof game, and like, you know, everybody's like loving it, and like I just see Toll Biscuit like because he's so
Because that's a great game. It's
Yeah.
entertaining. That
Yeah.
is what games need to be. But you look at things like Call of Duty, what do? I'm just gonna walk forward, I'm gonna shoot stuff.
yeah.
Yay. Like, no, that's not video games. Video games is excitement, it's joy, it's story, it's imagination. Call of Duty is just
Nah, it used to be that like that, but now it's just not.
yeah,
It's
it
like,
used to be great.
Yeah.
Don't get me wrong. When it was for PS2. After that, it was just all downhill from there.
as soon as they said like no more medic packs, they just said
Yeah, it's like, why would you do that to us, man?
out of heal. It's like
It's like they have this horse and they just keep beating it, and for some reason it keeps spitting out money, and we're just waiting for the moment where no more money comes out of that dead horse.
all right, guys. So we had a small break. But we're-
One hell of a
One hell of a break. Like an hour break. But yeah, we're actually gonna continue where we left off.
All right,
Talking about
Call of Duty.
Call of Duty Advanced Warfare. Such a beautiful game. Such an amazing.
No, it's not.
It's a
don't even.
masterpiece. Masterpiece of.
By who? I'm pretty sure my 3-year-old cousin can draw something better than that.
It's like Call of Duty by Michael Bay.
Dude, Call of Duty by George Lucas. The worst Call of Duty ever.
They're just going sci-fi. But no,
Oh,
we were actually
God.
talking.
No, they are going sci-fi. That's the
Yeah,
problem
that's
here.
the thing. They were like World War II, then they're like Modern Warfare, and it was okay. And they're like, hey, future.
Yeah, futuristic warfare. Like, let's put stuff on our wrists and
Yeah.
whatnot. All right, so are we done with the Call of Duty topic?
Yeah, we're just done with it. So, just one thing. Why won't World War One?
Why? What?
World War One.
What? What about it?
Why not World War One?
I think they already did World War One, didn't they?
No, they actually didn't.
They didn't. What did they do?
I don't know. Why not do a World War One game?
You know, I could probably see why they would have to A, give so much money to people. B, it would probably make people feel terrible. You know, you're contributing to what was probably the lead cause of so many people's depressions.
Yeah.
And C, just the way the game industry is, no. You'll
Yeah.
ruin World War One.
Maybe we'll just leave that to some other studio which can do it better.
Like who?
Like, I don't know.
Like the indie gamers, please, I'll play it.
Yeah, we're gonna play it. World War One, even though it can only be a AAA game to be good. I don't know.
And you don't even have to call it Call of Duty. Just call it like Shout of Objectives. Voila.
Yeah. So we're done with this? Yeah, we are done with this.
Are
Crew
you
Call
just
of Duty.
talking to
anymore.
yourself now? That is wonderful.
Alright, next topic. World of Warcraft.
Ah, that game.
They just celebrated how many years now? 10?
I don't know. I know they released the new expansion pack.
Is it released?
I don't know if it's released or not.
I
It
don't
could
know.
be. I saw commercials for it,
Yeah,
and I was like, I don't understand how that game's so big. For one thing, it's expensive to have an account. So
Yeah.
expensive. You have to pay what, monthly?
yeah, monthly
For
fee.
it. Dad, come on, I'm busy. I'm helping someone record a video right now.
Oh, I'm sorry. I thought you was helping somebody. Bro.
Bye.
So we're gonna cut this out, though.
Yeah. What? No, come on, Dad. Seriously, not bother. I don't want to say bother. Do this later. All right.
I can
I'm
cut this
sorry.
out.
He's trying to be funny, and it's like,
Oh, that's funny. He's like, what are you doing?
are you seriously working out downstairs?
No.
Dad, please.
I'm down here. Shut up.
I know. Come on, but you're gonna start making noises and stuff. Just 30 minutes, and you can. I'll hang out with you, okay?
I don't want to hang out with
Give me
Jack.
30 minutes.
I'm just doing this. Leave me alone.
You're doing it on purpose, though.
Left alone, that's all.
I want to be left alone.
No, you're
So, what were we talking about? World of Warcraft?
Oh yeah, World of Warcraft.
What was I saying about
Monthly subscription.
month? Right, it's overly expensive, and it honestly is not even that interesting of a game, fully.
Yeah.
I don't know what you think about it. What's your personal
I
opinion?
played it when I was a kid, like a lot. But now it's just I don't see the point.
Did your parents pay for your subscription?
Nope, the Patreon for it.
Oh, you paid for it yourself?
Yeah.
As a kid?
No, I didn't play it as a kid. I played it when Wrath of Lich King came out. Then I started playing it then.
What year was that?
I really have no clue.
How old were you roughly?
So 19 and let's see when actually Wrath of the Lich King came out. I think release date. Let's see.
You know how many expansions they made? That's another thing. They keep
2008,
making expansions
2008,
for this game, and
2008.
it's losing. It's like it's cool, because I played it. I played it on a private server because I was not gonna spend money on that game. And when I played it, I was like, wow, this is pretty boring. Because for one thing, the map is like overly freakishly huge.
Yeah, you just
There was quests that I got that I had to take like a train system to get to the objective. And I'm just like, why is this game so popular? Because I couldn't see the full, like, I don't know.
I guess it becomes really interesting when you go on raids and dungeons and stuff.
Yeah, a lot of people tell me that, but that's not until like what level? Like
I don't know, 30, 40, which takes you like 10 years to get to.
Exactly. You spend all this time, and then it pretty much turns into like League of Legends. It's the same thing every single time.
Yeah, but still, it just defined the gaming culture as it is. And it was fun, but now it was just all those expansions coming out. I don't know, it's like...
But honestly, I give World of Warcraft its credit. Okay,
Yeah.
World of Warcraft has spawned so, like, it changed the whole MMO atmosphere.
Yeah,
completely. It spawned some great games, like, I think Ion came out after it.
Yeah.
And that was a wonderful MMORPG.
It's like free now, you can...
Yeah, it's free, which is why I don't understand why people would spend money on World of Warcraft. Because in my opinion, Ion's better.
Yeah, I don't know. I guess people, like, when you play it for so long, you just get used to it, I guess.
Yeah, you're
it's
just like, oh.
Yeah, you have like a level 70 or 85. I don't even know how many levels now there is. I'm
90.
not sure. 90.
Now it's
yeah.
90.
Yeah.
They're finally getting to 100. Next thing you know, they're going to turn into RuneScape, and it's going to be like, you can reach level 150.
Took us long
Who
enough.
has time for that?
Yeah, I just those private servers, I guess, had like bigger levels or not. I don't know.
Well, not bigger levels. It was faster.
Yeah,
to get up the levels.
Yeah, it's like 300 times. It's like boop.
Yeah, like you do one quest, and it's like, holy crap, I leveled up 4 times. But let me tell you why that's a bad thing, though. Because the thing with MMO is that you want to go at the pace that it's going, no matter what.
Yeah.
You want to do all the quests that they have set up for you at that level, because you get these items that make you strong for your level.
That's true.
If you go onto a private server, I went onto a private server for Ion. This was around the time that you had to pay to play Ion.
Yeah.
And it was like 400 times the amount of EXP you would normally get.
Whoa.
So I was level, I think at the time it was 50 for cap. I was at 50 in like 2 weeks. When I got to level 50, I started doing the PvP stuff. I was like, yeah, I can do PvP finally. Awesome. Went in, people were one-shotting me. I'm like,
Yeah, because they just played for so long.
exactly, and they spend the time in that, and it's like, if you're on a private server with like a boost to it, it doesn't help your case at all.
Yeah, that's
Nothing
true.
about it.
Because I had that problem in World of Warcraft. When I go to the arena, I just suck so much. It's like there's so many spells. I'm like, what the hell do I press? It's like I had one spell. I'm like one. It's
No, but it also like it affects with your self-esteem too, because you're just like God,
Can't
I
do shit.
suck at this game. People are so great, their armor is shiny. I'm like, oh, I have like
it's like they have like
basic
certain buffs
40
for
armor.
certain spells.
What?
Like, they have like certain buffs for you to protect you from certain spells, attacks, and that, and they create
just
macros.
don't have those buffs.
Well, like, that's too complicated for me.
Exactly.
Did
It's
you
like Ion did this thing that it was like you had enchantment stones and you
Yeah.
put that into your armor, and it was like a 50% chance that it would fail. If it failed, your enchantment went down -1.
Well,
The max was 15. Thing was, when you passed 10, if you failed, it went back to 10. So you could be at 14, one more to 15. If you fail the enchantment stone, guess what? You're going back to 10.
Damn, that's
Mind
rough.
you, these stones cost so much money.
The only thing where I just played Ion was I was watching a gameplay. That's it. I didn't play it at all, and I just think to myself, why didn't I play that? It's like not even that. How many gigabytes? It's not even that much, I guess.
It's not that much, and it's a really good game. I find it better than World of Warcraft. World of
Yeah.
Warcraft, I played it. It had too much stuff.
You just
to
need
do
you
that I
just need to
didn't
play
wanna do.
one game, and that's World of Warcraft. You can't really focus on anything else.
Exactly. Like if you're like me, that I like to play like 20 different things at once, then World of Warcraft just is not the game for you, because you have to focus on it.
Yeah, just
You have
one
to
game.
put your time and energy into that game.
Every MMORPG is like that. You just have to play that game, and that's it.
Not like World of Warcraft does it though. Because
Yeah.
I mean, World of Warcraft has everything from PvP to it even has Pokemon battles in it.
Really?
Like I saw that in a gameplay. Somebody had
What?
like Pokemon. No, not Pokemon, but it's Pokemon styled.
Wow,
Like,
God,
you have these creatures and you fight them with other creatures, and you can catch them if you lower the health enough.
that's pet system, right?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah,
I'm not
that's it,
100%
that's it.
sure.
I
Why? What is the MMO like turning into?
I guess you have like everything in one MMO, and still, if you want to play one game and it's MMO, I'd like go with WoW and just play it for 10 years, maybe 20 years. But
10 years in which you can be doing anything else.
not really. Like, players grew older playing that game. It's like they have jobs, they have like families now.
They
It's
have
like
jobs and families in World of Warcraft, or is it?
So much hate in one podcast.
I don't know. I respect World of Warcraft because again, it spawned some of my most favorite games. But the game itself is just, in my opinion, so boring.
Yeah, it can really be boring sometimes. It's just
Can.
grinding and grinding and grinding.
Yeah, it was like, I found it fun up until one point.
Yeah.
It was this quest that I had to kill these ghost-like things, and every single one poisoned me. So by the time I killed it, I had little to no health.
Yeah.
So I had to sit down, wait like 10 minutes for my health to fully fill up, and then fight another one. Mind you, I had to kill 30 of these.
Oh, God.
By the time I got to 10, I was like, no, forget this game. I'm
Yeah,
so
it's like-
done with it.
Also those like places where alliances and horde collide, and I just see like level 80 players or 70. I don't even remember what was leveled back then when I played it. In the Wrath of Lich King, 70 or 80.
It might have been 70.
Yeah, it could be. And like those guys just fighting against each other, like shooting stuff. I'm like grinding, like mining stones. Like, shut up, guys! I'm mining.
Right? Like, you're over here trying to do a quest, and like everyone decides to have battles next to you. I mean, these guys are awesome looking. Like, their attacks glow in the distance.
Yeah, I'm like, eh.
You're just like, I have a fucking dagger.
It's like work.
What is this, man? What is games?
Every single time, man. But
Oh,
yeah, I guess World of Warcraft, big props, but it just became too boring. They're like
Yeah,
losing so
it's
many
pulling
players.
a Call of Duty. It's pulling a Call of Duty. They release an expansion every year for Christmas,
Yeah.
and then it's just so.
Yeah, just I don't know. They just
They are also beating the dead horse.
Exactly.
While cash spews out of it.
it's like what they did say, there was like a Project Titan that was like there's gonna be a new MMORPG from them, and they just canceled it because they think it's not gonna be good as World of Warcraft.
Because World of Warcraft is their peak. This is as high as
That's
they're going.
Yeah, exactly. Like you can't make anything better in that style than World of Warcraft.
Exactly. Like, what are you gonna make? Diablo again? Like
World of Diablo.
Diablo 20? Like,
That won't be bad, but it still would look like World of Warcraft.
I don't know. Diablos just keep getting worse for me for some reason.
I didn't even play the third one. I was thinking of buying it, but I don't know.
Everyone's like, oh, you know, the second one, and I'm like, none of them are good.
Yeah, there isn't a monthly subscription there, right?
Oh no, Diablo is a
Yeah, just buy it and
it's a
play it.
regular game. Like,
Yeah.
it's not even an MMO.
Yeah.
But, oh well. Blizzard, we love you. Don't sue us.
It's like we have like Activision, we have Infinity Ward, we have Blizzard, which could sue us.
I don't think they're gonna sue us.
Nah.
We have freedom of speech, I think.
Well, while we're at this suing thing, I wanna go through this next topic, and it's about a guy called Mike Molbeck, and he actually made a game called I can't remember correctly how it was like called Paranautical Activity. And what happened is that he said to Steam, "Hey, we're gonna release." Steam said to him, "We're gonna release your game, la la la," and then they release it in early access, even though it was like the full game. And then he starts raging, he starts cursing on his Twitter, and then he says, "I'm going to kill Gabe Newell. He is going to die." End of the quote.
God.
Yeah, and they just removed the game and said that. Game was removed due to actual death threats to one of our employees. I was like, bosses.
And I'm pretty
bosses.
sure like the SWAT team appeared at his house.
I don't know, man. It's like a serious thing because you're not a kid anymore, and like every death threat, considers like a serious thing because like nobody knows if you can actually do it or will you do it. They don't know that.
I don't fully see the problem. What's the issue with this guy? Like, was he not making money?
I know, it's like they released it in early access and it's like full price, and they just said, okay, chill down, we're gonna go and release it as a full game. It's just one code. It's like added to another group. That's it.
And he just didn't want to calm down.
And then he just said, I'm gonna kill Gabe. And they're like,
Oh my God.
remove
People
game.
are such babies, man.
And actually, it's not a bad game. It's gonna be probably a background game for this.
By the looks of it, it's not even going to be a game anymore at all. Like,
That's true. But I don't know, man.
Steam is the way to go. If you get your game on Steam, then you're golden. But if you make enemies with Steam, you're done.
Yeah,
hanging
you're
up.
pretty much done in the gaming industry. It's like,
Yeah,
where will
go
you
get a different job, man.
Yeah, and releasing a game, releasing it and making servers for people to download it from and all that stuff. It takes so much money, and like Steam is a good platform.
Absolutely. And like he'll end up losing more
Yeah.
money than he makes it.
And what happened is that his like whole studio just left him, and his wife wants to divorce him. So like his whole life destroyed by Twitter posts.
Wow, all of this done by one tweet.
Yeah, just
One tweet that's gonna. Oh my God! I think his wife just like feels like he's gonna kill her too. Like he probably went home
Yeah.
and she was like, "How was your day, sweetie?" And then he was like, "Ugh," and just like started like beating her. Like,
It's like so bad. So I actually go to his Twitter, and like every third tweet that he tweets is actually a cursing or something like that. Even before this. So why is that man even in this gaming industry?
he just like dug his own grave with that.
It's like
He was like, you know what? This is gonna die anyways. Might as well help it.
it's like
Why would you?
yeah.
Like, you're on the road. You're on Steam. Why are you complaining? I would do anything to be on Steam. I would do anything to create a game, have it on Steam. I don't care if they make a mistake and release it early access. My game is on Steam. I'm getting credibility for it.
And it's actually not a bad game. I played it. I have it in my Steam library. It's not a bad game.
But he just decided to like flip stuff for no reason.
Yeah, it's like
My God.
it's
Like you
like
can't even like do big things anymore without like ruining yourself.
it was stupid. It was a stupid move, and I mean, just imagine if like someone comments on our videos and we're like start cursing, we're gonna lose subscribers too, and
Oh,
eventually
absolutely.
just got banned from YouTube.
Now,
Just-
unless they're idiots, then that's when I start cursing because I don't want them in my channel in the first place.
I just ignore that. Every like stupid comment, I just ignore that and just
I try to find
block.
clever ways to go about it so that other people see that I'm in the right and then subscribe to me anyway.
Yo, that's like cool. You make a montage of videos, just answering to comments and like good and bad comments, but in a cynical or just a sarcastic way.
Hold on, I just lost my headphones. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
Dude.
Go ahead, continue.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
So the best way to like deal with them is just to go cynical or just go like I don't know. It's like
That is not true. Let me tell you how to go about it, and I will
Yeah.
explain this. All right. There was once a guy, Mikey released a video for the Hatred trailer. Have you heard of Hatred?
yeah, that game where you just go kill everybody.
Exactly. He made it sound like he was upset at the game.
Yeah.
Thing was, we're actors. We know how to falsify our actual emotions toward things.
Yeah.
If anything, we want to play the game, kind of, because it looks pretty interesting. And this one person specifically, he commented like, "Oh, I think his name was like Pone Elite 115." First of all, if your name is Pone
Just
Elite,
a random name.
you're officially a 5-year-old. And he was like, "Oh, you're a child for getting upset at this and this, that, this." A bunch of stupid comments.
Wow.
And I decided to take over. I was like, well, for one thing, if anything, we kind of want to play the game, and you're kind of the child for fighting this. We're not truly upset at this game. This does not actually represent our feelings towards it. And the guy was like, "Oh, it looked pretty real to me." And then we were like, "That's because we're actors and we know how to like make fake emotions." And then I asked him, I was like, "Are you seriously pursuing this?" And then the guy deleted the comment fully and completely.
Wow, that guy was like, damn, why would
Listen,
you?
I don't understand people. Like, do you not have anything better to do than to make a YouTuber's life a living hell? Do you just
Exactly. Like, what kind of person are you to do that?
Exactly. And it's like this guy. You created an awesome video game. You had it released. Did you just run out of things to do that you decided to make Steam's life hell? Like, what is wrong with people?
It's like you will lose just because Steam is Steam. They'll just remove your game, and you
Absolutely.
and they even if he says, "Oh, I'm going to sue you," go ahead. You threatened our lives, man.
Yeah,
go
he
ahead.
loses immediately just because of that threat. And it's like, Steam is the biggest industry when it comes to the computer world.
Yeah, it is.
Why would you mess with that?
I don't know, man. Stupid. Really
They have
stupid to
too
do.
much power, man. Way too much power.
And it's like you mean you run a studio, like act like an adult. It's like you run an actual studio, a gaming studio.
Yeah. Represent yourself.
Exactly.
Don't threaten people. Don't threaten their lives. What is that going to solve? Is that your way of advertising your game?
I don't know. Maybe there's something. Maybe there is something deeper than this. Maybe they said something to him that got him upset. I don't know. But still, just threatening someone's life is not like the best way to do it.
Yeah, it's not. No matter what like Steam may have said to him, it is not the way to go, because that is just gonna ruin everything. I mean, look at him. I'm pretty sure he's regretting it now because he lost all his employees.
He lost
losing
everything.
His wife. He's gonna lose his house. He's gonna be that guy that you walk on the street and he's just like, "Change," and you're like, "I'm sorry, I don't have anything." He's like, "God bless you." He's like, "Damn it, now I feel bad." Give him change anyways.
Just imagine if like, is Steam going to sue him or something?
I doubt it.
Yeah,
I'll tell you why. Steam makes way too much money to even have to want to worry about it.
They'll just say, go to hell. Just
Yeah, exactly.
Go.
I'll tell you how Steam is gonna sue him if they sue him. if he sues, they're gonna countersue him.
Yeah, they'll just.
That'll be the. That's pretty much. I feel like that's their agreement right now. You sue us, we're gonna sue you right back, and you're gonna lose because we have proof. We have
Every person on the web has a proof.
Exactly.
Just Google it, and it's on Google.
Like, how many followers does this guy have?
Let's see. Twitter. I think a decent amount. Mike Molbeck. Yeah, here he is. Has 5,000 followers.
5,000 followers. That probably reduced since the day. So let's say roughly
Yeah.
around the time he had about 10,000 followers. That is 10,000 people that could have seen that post and some. You're done, man. Good luck with the rest of your life.
Wow. Just wow. Everything. His whole tweet is like full of hatred, and it's like his picture, his avatar. He's like, it's full of hatred. I'm gonna post it to you on Skype. It's like
Oh, this should be good.
full of hatred. I don't know if I selected it good. Did I?
Ah.
You see?
What is that?
Yeah.
Can you edit that in the video? too?
I will. It's already in the
Show
video.
them what it is.
It's like, wow.
Oh man, now he just looks like a psychopath.
Like Mike Murderback. Actually,
I don't want to. I kind of want to buy this game.
no, it's a good game, but how he,
Yeah, how he's
acted upon
representing
it is so
himself is
bad.
just all wrong.
So bad.
Rule number one to the game industry: always kiss somebody's butt, no matter what. Otherwise, your game's just not gonna make it.
Yeah, I will.
Look at Microsoft. Microsoft is loved by everyone right now. Now I'll tell you why I think this. Okay,
Yeah,
let's go back to Call of Duty Advanced Warfare.
yeah.
Everyone is having issues with Call of Duty and the online server except for Microsoft. Yeah. Let's go to Assassin's Creed Unity, which just came out. Everyone has graphical issues except Microsoft. They are buying them off so hard, and it's crazy. That's what this guy needs to do. He needs to just give them money. Now, that's the only way he can fix this. Give them money so that they can patch up the hole. And they can release his
He actually has a YouTube channel. Wow.
He does. Oh,
He's a
God.
YouTuber and a developer. Now I understand the hate.
Yeah, he's probably like an angsty teenager that
Yeah.
got his hands on a good computer and made a game,
I don't know, man.
which would be pretty cool, actually.
Just wow.
But, I don't know. It's just, how do you get so much and then just throw it away like that?
I don't know. It's a stupid
me.
thing. Probably he learned something from it, and he's gonna.
If he still has his profile picture,
Let's see. 12 hours. Let's see. No, he didn't learn anything. He's
Nope.
still cursing. Wow,
Absolutely.
this guy.
He is angsty teen. He looks like an angsty
Yeah.
teenager. He looks like he's in his 20s, maybe. He has not grown up. Probably, and now he's single because his wife is leaving him.
Well, if you did YouTube now, you have time to do it.
Only thing left is for him to go back to World of Warcraft.
I just think that every single one of his videos is like full of dislikes because people are they're just talking him now, just like,
Well, yeah, people are upset at him.
oh yeah, they are. Oh, so many
Threaten
dislikes.
Steam.
Yeah,
Steam is our life. Without Steam, we have nothing.
yeah,
Especially me. That's where I get most of my games from.
well, yeah, exactly. Like every game that I buy, I either buy it on Steam directly or just from G2A.
Exactly. What?
You didn't?
Is that?
You know what G2A is?
No.
G2A.com. It's like the site where you can go buy game. And no, I'm not paid to say this. That's pretty great because
We're not advertising at all. Check out g2a.com. Send us money.
no, it's funny because in like every podcast I say it and like people are like, what? And I'm like, G2A, and I started explaining what G2A is. I was like, people are you paid by them? It's like, I wish.
Dude, that's how you get sponsorships though. You
Yeah.
just accidentally like sell their product.
Oh, it's
I
like
don't know.
quite goddamn cool because you can buy like cheap games. And no, I'm not advertising. No, you said something about a Sonic Boom.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Oh my god. So let me tell let me catch you up real
All right.
fast. So have you ever played the game Sonic 06?
I think yeah, I did. Like
Yeah. That was considered the worst Sonic game in the history of ever.
Yeah.
Due to graphical glitches. I played it on one of my older Let's Play channels back in the day.
yeah.
And it was just the worst experience of my life. Sonic Boom was just released. It was created by Sonic Team and past Naughty Dog members. So
Oh,
everyone was excited for this game. They were like, wow, those two together, they're gonna, create such an amazing Sonic game. No, no, it wasn't
they
any
failed.
better. It was terrible. It was like it hurt. That's how bad it was. For one thing, in the beginning, it repeats levels 4 times. It loops a level 4 times.
Really?
It's just with different characters.
You need to hear this. I just watched their the reveal trailer, and guess what? This guy says 1 week ago. Finally a decent looking Sonic game in years, and then this guy he comments yesterday. I dare you say that again once you already played it.
It's terrible. For one thing, there's no going fast anymore.
No.
You literally walk at a pace.
Wow, but that
There-
Sonic is fast. Why would
Exactly.
you
That's
do
what
that?
everyone is worried about. There's no more going fast. You walk at it. It's like, and I'm saying this in the video that I'm releasing today. Actually,
Yeah.
it's a retarded Jack and Daxter.
Whoa, man, that's stupid.
The graphics are just,
The last Sonic game I played was Sonic Generations.
and that was a good game.
Yeah, that was like really good game.
That was wonderful, and and that's why I'm sitting here in like such anger because they did so good with Sonic Generations. They did good with Sonic Colors. They did kind of good with the werewolf one. And-
didn't play that one.
I didn't fully play that one either.
Yeah,
It was good looking, but it had its moments.
exactly. There was this map on Sonic Generation when you go down like a building, like full of balloons. Yeah, that's like the best level ever. You just go like down, storming with like so much speed. And now it's really there's Skrillex in Sonic Boom. What?
Dude, there's like
That's
it's an
bad.
adventure game. It gives you this full world, and it's like that's not what Sonic is.
That's just stupid, man. It's like
That is never what Sonic has been. And if it is a full world, you at least can run in it. Sonic walks.
I get it because Sega was releasing bad games lately. They've been having some problems, and now they're just releasing bad games. They're having problems in the studio.
Sega has lost their
Yeah.
touch ever since like Xbox 360 came into effect.
Yeah.
Sega just like they lost all knowledge that they knew about video games.
Like, this is
And-
not PS2.
Yeah, dude, they're like, oh, no, but the PS2 games weren't good either. Did you ever play like Sonic Riders?
No?
Play Sonic Riders whenever you get the chance. It's like Sonic on a snowboard.
Will I
throughout
cry?
most of the game. It's a racing game. Yes, it's a racing game, and like when you try to make the turns, it's impossible to make the turns. None of the Sonic games are finished,
Wow.
but neither is Sonic Boom. And then Sonic Boom, a lot of the textures disappear. A lot of the walk cycles. There's times where Sonic's not even on the floor.
Oh, damn.
And the cutscenes is so terribly written. Like there is this one joke. They're running,
Yeah.
and Sonic's like, Knuckles, go left, and Knuckles literally looks at his hands, makes two L's with his hands to see which one. You ever do that as a kid to find out which one is your left hand?
Oh, yeah, I did.
Yeah, he does that, and I'm just sitting here like, is that supposed to make me laugh? Is that supposed to be funny? Is that humor? And then they're like, Tails said something about a presence or something.
What?
And Knuckles comes in, yeah, he says like, oh, we're in the midst of its presence or something. And then
Yeah.
Knuckles comes in like, we're gonna get presents?
Oh.
Is that supposed to be funny?
It's funny when you say it like this.
Yeah, like when you're making fun of it, but in the game you're just like, oh, dude.
Yeah, you're just like, no.
what are you doing? Like they made Knuckles to be such a stupid character. And
Yeah.
it's like it's kind of offensive to I guess like buff people because that's what he is now. He's just buff, but he just missed leg day. And like and they made him to be this idiot. And Knuckles used to be one of the smartest characters in the whole series.
Wow, it's like a huge change. Wow, wow. I don't know, man.
Exactly. And it's just upsetting. Like if I could just say one thing,
Yeah.
Sonic Team, stop. Please. just no more. Never again.
This
Just,
whole podcast
pack
is
your
just a
bags.
huge critic.
Pack your bags and go home because your games are ruining my life.
Just stop making them. Like, just take a break. Like every studio that we talked about today, take a break.
Yeah, seriously,
Chill.
just chill. Go on a vacation. Take your families, if you have families. Take your families somewhere. Go on a vacation. You know,
Exactly.
please your wife. Stop making video games for a while because you're literally sitting in a conference room today. All right, what are our plans for today? Oh, maybe a new Call of Duty, maybe a new World of Warcraft. Why don't we try a different video game? No, get out. You're fired. Are you serious?
Yeah, every single time, and that's just bad, man. I don't know.
The game in my final opinion, the gaming industry has fallen off so much
Yeah, it did.
in the past couple of years.
The best gaming studio that I know of now is CD Projekt Red. They're
What
making
games do they do?
Witcher.
Witcher's a good game.
Yeah, and now they're releasing Witcher 3, and they said you're gonna get 16 DLCs for free at the like in a month.
That's what I'm talking about.
Exactly.
That is how. Are they gonna release all 16 at once?
I know it's like 16 at once or just in like the first month or something like that. I'm not
That
sure.
is how you do it. You have a person beat a game, leave them on a cliffhanger,
Yeah.
then offer the DLCs for free because
Yeah.
they already bought your game. That or create a second game. DLCs had to be the dumbest, and like I can't remember the first time I heard about DLCs. I was like, what are DLCs? They're like, oh, they're expansions of the game. Why didn't they just make another game?
Exactly.
I don't know who believes in sequels anymore. I do. I love sequels.
Exactly. Like just make something else. Don't add it in the DLC like everything and like charge it for like a full price of the game. No.
Exactly. I'll tell you who did DLCs correctly though.
Yeah.
Outlast.
Yeah, they did that.
I'll tell you why. Yeah, they charged for it, but for one thing, it wasn't that much money for the extra DLC.
It was like a full game. It's like
Yeah, exactly. It was a whole other game, and now they're gonna release another Outlast game.
yeah, like Outlast 2 sometime soon.
Yeah, they're not focusing on DLCs. Whereas you look to a game like The Evil Within. I don't know if you played that.
I did hear about it and play it. They said
The game is 20 hours long. I haven't beaten it yet, and I've been playing it for
Damn.
hours.
They just said
on
like
end.
it's like bad because it has that cinematic feeling to it, and it's like it becomes like
It hurts the eyes sometimes. Like there was one time that I played it and I crouched and the camera went inside him, so I couldn't see him at all. So I had no idea where I was walking.
wow, that's bad, man. That's bad.
But no, it's a good game all in all. But they're releasing DLCs for it at high prices.
Whoa.
It's like, why, game developers? Why are you doing that to us? That hurts.
Exactly.
That's like a middle finger to us almost.
That's why I like CD Projekt Red. They actually delayed the game for like 6 months, and they said like the game is good. Not gonna lie, the game is good, but we can make the game even more polished if you give us like 3 or 4 months more. And people are like, yes.
You know what the issue is? Because it's like when Call of Duty was a good game
Yeah.
and like we were excited for it, I'm pretty sure like at one point they were like, oh, we're gonna need about 3 more months to polish up the game. Like the gamers were just like, no, what's wrong with you guys? Don't do that. We want the game now for Christmas. And that honestly, if I think about it now, gamers are what's ruining the gaming industry, not the game developers, because we're rushing them.
And we're not rushing them. More like we're buying the bad stuff. We are
Yeah, but the bad stuff is created from us rushing them.
Yeah, true
Right?
that. No. But also like you have like, because you have a publisher and then you have like a development team, you know that. And
Yeah.
actually a publisher is, making those teams like work faster. Gamers want their games.
Yep, and it makes it harder because then the games have
Exactly.
more glitches and stuff. Whereas Witcher they said how long?
Huh?
3 more months?
3 or 4 more months. It's
3 or
coming
4
out
more
in
months.
January.
That means the game is going to be fantastic.
Yeah.
And if it isn't, they have no excuse.
Yeah, but it always is good. It's just first 2 games, awesome.
Look at Half-Life 3.
Yeah.
That's been on hold for how long?
25 years.
But the thing is, they're working on it, and they've been saying, "Look, it's not released yet. I know you guys are waiting for it, but it's gonna be awesome." And that just makes us
Yeah.
like, all right.
I do have a theory when, Half-Life 3 comes out, it's gonna change everything.
Oh, dude,
It's
it's
just
gonna
gonna
blow us.
change everything just because, first of all, a lot of people are going to buy it, like shit ton of gamers are going to buy it.
Absolutely.
Second of all, YouTube, everybody's gonna do Half-Life 3. Every person on the YouTube.
I will.
Everybody, first me, then you, then everybody else are gonna do
Yeah.
it. And it's like,
and like every intro is gonna be the same, guys. After like 25 years, Half-Life 3. Welcome to my channel.
welcome to my walkthrough. So I guess whoever stands out there could, optimistically,
It'll probably be like the bigger like YouTubers.
yeah,
That
they
that's
will
why
stand
like
out.
a Half-Life 3 Let's Play has to be for yourself and not to get fans, because you won't get it.
Yeah,
In one day, it'll be filled up.
yeah,
on
it's
YouTube.
clogged
That's all
up
you'll
with
see.
walkthroughs and stuff. But the thing is, because I did walkthroughs of Half-Life as well, and I did a walkthrough of Half-Life 1, which was released like way back, and
I
I
was like,
still got some decent views on it.
You get recent views, because now that the game has passed,
Yeah, actually, that was my most watched series, Half-Life 1.
Half-Life 1.
Yeah.
It's because like that. What system was that for? PS2, right?
No, it was PC.
It was PC. Oh,
Yeah.
okay. That was. I would guess it's hard to get now. Can you get it on Steam?
Yeah, you can.
You can.
Yeah, it's their
then
main selling game.
My statement just went out the window.
No, those are their like main selling games where they like take so much money, but still, it's a great game, and I would pay like full price, no problem. It's just a great
Yeah.
game.
I mean, I'm playing through Half-Life 2 right now, and I'm just like enjoying the hell out of it, because it's an old feel. It's how gaming
Yeah.
used to be.
They used
It's
to be
like-
amazing.
When gaming was awesome. Remember that time?
Yeah, I do actually. I do.
Ah,
And
just
then EA came, and Activision came, and Ubisoft
God,
came.
EA.
Don't
The
even
amount of
start.
hate that I have for E EA.
It's like EA started it all. It's like, you know what? Yesterday I was having problems with Premium for Battlefield 3. I couldn't run it. And I go contact their support. And this guy, he's like, I just imagine, do they take cocaine before, like, this guy, he's like, great. And like, I can't run the game. Great. Let me fix that. He said,
He was like overly enthusiastic about the whole thing.
and like, I just state my problem, and he's like, hello, how was your day? I was like, really bad because I can't run my game. And he's like, great.
It's like, why is this? That's almost like the equivalent of like Nurse Joy from Pokemon, hoping that
Exactly.
you go back to the Pokemon Center every day.
And then I'm all like, and he forgets what he's doing. I'm like, did you fix the problem? What problem? And like, really? I have it saved somewhere. I'm gonna find it. I saved the log. He said what? And I'm like, the thing that I actually contact you about. Oh yeah, I'm working on it. And I was like, half an hour I was with him on chat. Half an hour. Till he didn't
Did you
fix
get
that.
anywhere? Did you fix it?
Yeah, he fixed it at
Oh,
the end.
thank
He's
God.
like,
This was EA.
yeah, that was EA support.
God, EA support is worse than E EA.
Yeah, they're and I wrote it. There's a poll at the ending you can like survey and stuff. And I said, don't be so happy. It's creepy.
Yeah, like
Be normal. Just state your
But, like-
problem, fix it, and that's it.
I'll tell you, I used to love EA. EA has made some fantastic games like The Sims,
Yeah.
The Sims.
The Sims. No, Battlefield 2 was good. The old
Yeah,
one.
all the like games that
Sims.
nobody truly knows. Yeah, The Sims. No, but like as like years went on, like the 360 came out, they started releasing games that it was like, oh, you're gonna buy a game,
Yeah.
it's gonna have multiplayer on it, but guess what?
With
It's
DLCs.
locked. Yeah, it's not even a DLC. It's on the game already.
Yeah.
Thing is, it's locked.
You know how much
And the
money
only
would you have
rate-
to pay for a
What?
whole like Sims package, Sims 3 package?
How much would you have to pay for
Yeah,
it?
around 500 euros or bucks in equivalent.
What?
Yep, for a full thing, for like a whole DLC pack with the game, you need like 500 euros or like
How
equivalent.
many DLCs are there for Sims?
100? It's like 500 gigabytes of just content, chairs, tables, zebras, everything, aliens, babies.
No, but no, it's not even the DLC because everybody does DLC. You can't blame EA for DLC.
Yeah.
But look at what they did for Dead Space. Okay.
Yeah.
Dead Space was, they created the game and they had multiplayer on it. Thing was, to play the multiplayer, you needed a code. God forbid you bought that game used because you would have to buy the code.
Oh shit.
That's what I'm talking about. That is the worst thing a gamer. That's also a middle finger to the gamers.
Ah shit, man. I mean, Dead Space 1 and Dead Space 2 are just amazing, but 3 was just not it.
Hey, 3 was fantastic. But it just wasn't scary.
Yeah,
I thought 3 was a great game. It had great story. It's just it wasn't scary.
Yeah.
It wasn't like how Dead Space 1. It was an action game.
Yeah.
It was like Call of Duty.
That's just bad. So that is a nice podcast actually. We actually are talking for 45 minutes, and with the first part, wow. And before the podcast, you were like, how much time is gonna take this? Well, half an hour. It's usually like that when you start a podcast, and like every single time when I did level up, and it's amazing because there is discussion, there is like so many things going on. It's amazing.
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah. So you ready to get off?
Oh yeah, sure. I'm tired. There's just too much ranting. I've done so much ranting in the past 24 hours.
We just need to take a break. Go on vacation.
Of this podcast. Take a break.
It's like, you're releasing it every day. Just take a break. No. So thank you guys for watching. Again, we have beautiful, amazing guys from Co-ed Game. You can check them out on, in the description. I left all the links. You can go subscribe to them, follow them up on Twitter, and yeah. So
thank you for having me.
No, thank you for joining the podcast.
No problem.
So see you guys. Bye.
Bye guys.